first, it is time to talk tech, thanks to our partners 2 Degrees. The effects of social media on our young people is a growing problem, a growing concern, one that's difficult for parents to navigate. Advocacy group B416 has partnered with 2 Degrees on a new podcast, One Young Mind, which dives into the neuroscience and the real-life experiences behind growing up online. Emma-Kate Greer is Chief Customer Officer at 2 Degrees and joins us live this morning. Emma-Kate, nice to have you here. Good morning.
Hi, thanks for having me.
What is the One Young Mind podcast?
Yeah, so the podcast was brought together by the B416 group, which are really looking at the impact of social media on young people, particularly in those age groups where it's proven that it has more of an impact. So 11 to 13 for girls, 14, 15 for boys, and just looking to prevent that social media access until later. We're supporting them by getting behind this podcast because at 2 Degrees we think it's a really important discussion to be having.
It certainly is. So I didn't realise that. Different ages for the sexes. Has more of an impact at a different age, developmental age, for the two sexes.
Yeah, so look, that was some research that came out of Cambridge University. There's lots of research that shows that social media can have an impact. It can have impact in lots of ways, anxiety, self-esteem, sleep for young people. And we just know that balancing the positives of connectivity with the challenges of social media access for young people is something that educators and parents are really grappling with.
What changes, B416, the group, what changes are they wanting to see?
So they're wanting the government to look at it, and we've heard obviously this week some discussion from the Prime Minister that it is on their agenda. What we're seeing in Australia is that their legislation is coming into force next month, so that's going to be something to really keep a close eye on. So effectively what they've put in place is a requirement for the social media platforms to limit access or cut access for under 16s. So that's going to be really interesting to watch. But we've also seen just this week again, Denmark have come out with similar announcements, so they're looking at how they will make that work as well.
And it's all of the nitty-gritty fine detail on that, isn't it? It's how do you actually enforce it and make it work?
Yeah.
What about this technology more generally? How do you weigh up, the good, and there is undoubtedly good that comes from being connected, but how do you weigh that up with the bad?
Yeah, and look, there's not going to be one single solution for it, and that's why it's such an important thing for everyone to look at, and I think probably the most important aspect is having the right discussions with children. So regardless of what comes into place around at a regulatory level, one of the things that 2 Degrees has been very focused on for a number of years is our Fairer Phones project, and it provides information to different groups, parents, adults, all sorts, about how to actually deal with the different aspects of phone use and technology that may be more challenging, because connectivity is a wonderful thing. Our young people are super smart. I have 3 kids of my own in that teen-tween age, and they're incredibly smart. They have access to a huge range of information that we didn't have access to, but there are downsides to that we're
If we wanted to know something, Emma-Kate, we would look it up in an encyclopedia.
Yes, we would have, yeah.
Or a map,
yeah.
A physical map.
Exactly.
Gone are the good old days.
Yeah.
Hey, I see that you've bought me a new phone, have you?
Yeah, this is not a new phone. In fact, actually, this is a box that doesn't have a device in it, quite deliberately, because these are available. This is a First Phones box, which has a lot of helpful information for parents and young people. It's designed in a way that's appealing for kids, and we give those out in our store. And the reason they don't have a phone in them is because often kids are getting second-hand devices, so anyone can come in and get one of those and have a chat with our team and get some good advice around that critical first phone.
So if you've got a young one, they've just got a device, put it in this box.
Yes, exactly, yeah. So no requirement to buy anything, you can just come in and
that's handy.
discussion.
And you can make it look like a new one too.
Yeah, exactly. They get the unboxing experience, which we know that kids love.
Hey, appreciate you coming in this morning,
Cool.
Emma-Kate. Nice to see you. Emma-Kate Greer, who's Chief Customer Officer at 2 Degrees. That's thanks to our partners, 2 Degrees.